Welcome everyone. Hope you're having a wonderful day so far. Hey there, Chunky. Oh, let's get my screen up, huh? Ah, where's my Stardew? Stardew! 1 second. I know what happened. Wrong Stardew. There we go. That should work. Aha! Okay, welcome in everybody. Alright. Hey Chunky, hey Frazzle, I hope you're able to stop by later. I hope the rest of your work goes well. Katharina, nice use of the new emote. Squirrel, you're here very early. Hope you're having a good morning so far. Over there in Oceania. Also great use of the new emote. This is getting out of hand. Now there's two of me. No. I was doing some more T-set testing the other day. Strawberry! Hey! Welcome in. Right, let's go ahead and drop on in here and get started. Our goal today is to get a T-set. My worst fear is that we get someone who can't give the T-set, and then I don't know what to do after that. Oh, look where I am. Crafty, welcome in. Do we get all these? Let's make sure before we head home. They all look well and fertilized. Whoops. My game feels slightly laggy. I don't know what's going on with that. My jazz luck is going to be passed down to you. Wait, Chunky, did you get jazz twice in a row? Or are you just saying you're just unlucky to get jazz the once? It was a more significant amount of the total than I thought it was going to be. Happy to be done with finals. I hope the rest of your papers went well, Strawberry. Getting close to the end of the year for teaching, too. We're basically winding down at this point. Just once you got jazz. The plus side, jazz would sometimes be a blessing for me because it's just like, well, at least I don't have to reset the day over and over again. We'll see how it goes. "13 days of school for you, Chunky?" Yeah, we get like 20, I think, now. We go a little, like a week later. Absolutely nothing to do today is great. Oh my goodness, yes. Those feelings are the best. I am so heavily awaiting the last day of school. I'm literally just going to lay down for an entire day straight. Something like that, at least. Maybe not that aggressive, but it's what it's going to feel like to me. Just that lack of responsibility tomorrow is just such a great feeling. So we only got 1 week left in Stardew here. Oops. Well, in year 25, I should say. Overall, we've got a little bit more than a week left. Just a 1,000 years or so. I was doing some mental math when I was recording the people for the T-set stuff. And there's a lot less checks than I thought there would be. It's kind of got me a little worried that it's going to take a lot longer to get the T-set than I thought. For instance, if I stay married to Leah, I don't think she moves for the entire duration. I don't know if she can gift me when I'm married to her, though. Not Monday yet, Squirrel, as much as I'd love it to be Monday. Not there yet. I guess we need a Kevin emote now, huh? Yeah, so Kevin Invasion will not be until Monday at least. Oh, but today, yeah, I guess we will get one today. For some reason I thought you meant today in Stardew, which is obviously incorrect. You gotta call it Kevin. This is my phone's fault. Entirely my phone's fault. I'm glad we're taking a liking to it, though. Let's see here. More lore to the channel. The deep lore about the 999 challenge. Why is it called the Kevin Mines? I'm gonna have to put that in my fact and like my FAQ in like a few weeks. Why is everyone asking for Kevin in the chat? I don't understand. Is that like another Stardew streamer? No, it's Kevin. Kevin's gonna sort out that ghost for us. Technically, I should kill the ghosts in Skull Caverns, but it's a lot of work. And I get Omnis pretty fast anyways. This one's honestly worth it right here. I'm gonna take that. Hey! Nice and cheap, too. Good deal. We like to see that. You know, I really don't need the hardwood right now. Kind of just a waste of time, I think. Yep, we got pickles. And I went and I grabbed the hardwood anyways. Whoops. Didn't want to put those away. It seems so dark today. Like, not in real life, but in Stardew. Hey, we got 100 of the rare crow there. I guess we had 100 last time because I just put one in there, but you know. Whoops. Let's line everything up here. I mean, I just assume, Chunky, that everyone has stream delay. That's just part of streaming, right? That one in particular was a little more obvious than normal, but it's not like it's something you can help. Okay. That's gonna help me pop these open later on. What's our number at, by the way? Oh, we're over a stack. Plus 175 golden coconuts to boot. Okay. This always happens. I feel like I have no idea what to do when I just start stream. Okay, let's go to the island. My brain is like, what? What am I supposed to do right now? There's somewhere I need to go, but I never remember. Gonna be a very fun Geotalk I'm hoping it's not today because I'm not ready for that. Alright, let's go to the dig site. Smarts, welcome back. Your streams are usually at midnight, so I can't watch them, but I can now. Oh, that's awesome. I mean, this is my normal time. Are you just saying, like, now you can watch them at midnight? Like, your schedule opened up? Hey, we got a lucky ring. I'm usually a little earlier on Saturday. I think last Saturday, I wasn't able to do that because I had a thing in the morning. But this Saturday, I will be doing it as well. Dusk! Yeah, we got the double spin going. Thank you so much for your resubscription. Welcome back to the stack for 3 months. Oh my gosh. How the time flies, huh? It's not a duck, Chunky. Dusk. Although I've made that mistake in the past, so I can't really fault you for it. 1 lucky ring, please. I could throw it away, but I feel like that would be rude to all the people watching. I made the same mistake, I think, Chunky, because it's like I'm used to reading ducks so many times. So don't feel bad about it. But Dusk is awesome, and one of my first subscribers, which is amazing. Got that founder badge. I can't hit this thing. Okay. Alright, let's take a look around here. It's still pretty early. I might go do a volcano run. There's nothing I could really hope to finish by the end of the year here. We're getting too close too fast. Definitely not going to be mummified bats. Although that has skyrocketed by quite a bit. Oops, this one. Guess I'll go put away the lucky ring. I should put that dresser, like, a lot closer to the front of the door. Might save me hours over the course of this run. Alright, let's see here. 320. I think we should try to bolster our fiddlehead numbers. Let's go ahead to the harder mines today. 1/500th of the way to either VIP or Leah. Ooh. Okay. So we only need 500 times as much time. The good thing about this stream is I'm going to probably do that at some point. I'll also have plenty of gambles for you. That's interesting, because I pretty much exclusively streamed on schedule. So I'd be surprised, like, if I showed up at midnight sometime. Of course, I don't know what time zone you're in, so maybe that is on schedule. So on Saturdays, I stream what's early for me, but that might be midnight for you. Although I'm trying to figure out where that would be midnight, and there aren't many places. I'm gonna manage to die today. I can feel it. In-game, obviously. Dang it. It's like, why am I so slow? I don't have my speed boost going for some reason. Oh, this is an auto petter. I can feel it. Yeah, I'll take the pressure nozzle. No problem. Hope your work's going well, Frazzle. Oh, we have a shed paint. Oh, who is it? Oh, it's dusk that I can barely see. Okay. We don't have time tonight, it looks like. We'll have to do that tomorrow. Here, let me write this down so I don't forget it. We got 4 out of that. That's pretty good. Okay. I think Robin's gone today. So orange, white, and pink. Onion's gonna be upset. Got your first 5-gem stick bug. I don't know how the gems on it work. It looks like it's a like you're supposed to get like 2 options for drops. But obviously the time I got 9, that would not make sense. So I don't know exactly how the drops work on it. It would imply like the most you'd be able to get is 4 because you can double them with you could roll up to 4 times. But there must be something else going on behind the scenes. Yeah, you can only paint at Robin's, unfortunately. Robin's is closed for the moment. So we'll have to do it the next day. I tried painting before it Wizard and I was like, oh, that's sad. Come back. Wizard is mean. Wizards just don't have time to be painting your sheds, you know? That's a Robin job. Just very nice of Robin to do it for free, because that is some back-breaking work there. Wizard ain't got time for that. Wizard has wizard things to do. Gummy, welcome in. Hope you're having a great day so far. Oh, I don't have room for you. Come here. Let's see here. I want that. There we go. Sapling, welcome in. Ooh. So we are currently just going at it in the mines here. Trying not to die, as usual. Like the combo. Don't pet the butt beat. Don't tell anyone what to do, Chunky. They can do with their emotes what they want. What? How did I... Oh, I see what I did. We really haven't gotten much in the way of fiddleheads, unfortunately. What? Dang it. I keep clicking my hotbar. I gotta move my mouse up. See that slime hiding in there? I saw that grass moving. Thank you for petting the butt meat. Someone had to. Get rid of Jade? Oh, Frozen Tears, for sure. Nah, it's true. Someone had to. Chunky, did you pull one of these? That's what this is for. I've been pretty good about it lately. I don't think I've blown one up in a while. I've been pretty careful. Maybe a little too careful, because I go a lot slower than I used to, I feel like. Part of it, though, is cutting all this grass. I've become a lawnmower. Lawnmower for frogs. Dang it. I can't promise that, Frazzle, but I hope work goes well for you. We got every single... this one. Every single scroll today. Okay, we don't have a lot of time. There's a shard there. Frozen geodes. Oops. Alright. Hello. Dang it. Okay, whatever. Out of time. Oh, I didn't know Blades scroll was animated. That's really cool. I wouldn't call this casual, Chunky. There's not that much about this that's casual. Using Monster Musk in the harder skull caverns definitely is going to lead to more checks for that sort of thing. Get a good stretch in. Gotta remember to paint the shed tomorrow too. Okay. Found you face down on your own wooden floors. And decided, you know, it'd be a good idea. Let's just pick you up and charge you money. I actually don't think you charged, so I should be nicer about that. Like, I was exactly one of each. Sorry for all the opening sounds. We'll be done with this shortly. Diamond Day. Ugh. I guess it'll give us some money at the end of the year here. Two golden coconuts at least. That's pretty nice. Two more things to open up at Clint in a few days. Unfortunately, I don't think our Omni count is going to be very good today, due to a number of factors. I missed a pond. Was it an important pond? Eh, it's fine. I can forgo one row. Thanks for letting me know, though. Okay. Phew. I think I managed to make that rhyme, too. I'd probably only have gone back for golden coconuts. Clackety, thank you for the RNG manip. Whoops. To row or not to row? I don't know if Shakespeare was particularly mused by, ooh, fancy, the workings of fish eggs, but it's possible, certainly. He did have a lot of, what's the word I'm looking for here? Letters, I think is what they're called. There's like thousands of them or something. Yeah, I probably shouldn't pretend to know things about writing, a medieval writing. Probably not even medieval now that I'm thinking about it. Hey, we take salmon dinners. That's good. Renaissance, right? I'm a science teacher, not a history teacher. You've brought dormant memories. I'm pretty sure it was one of the last for me too, Chunky. I think the chipped Amaroth was my actual last one. Or maybe it was the bone flute. I specifically remember the bone flute giving me trouble. 300 diamonds. I almost don't want to add any more statues of endless fortune this year, just so I can write in 300. See here. Put everything away. Get 333 bone flutes. I mean, I'm close. No, I'm still 200 away from that. Okay. Oh, I see. We're not going to get 33 more statues by this year. I need 33 million, which is going to not be able to come from nowhere, unfortunately. As much as I would love to have money from nowhere, not a thing that happens. I mean, I could sell a lot of things, but then I'd have to get them again. Which seems unideal for the purposes of this challenge. I'm not very liquid right now. My money is all tied up in stacks. On the plus side, it's a pretty good investment. It's not like things go bad in this universe. Oh, what? It disappeared on me. Sell all the roe. That would be the last thing I would sell. Well, the fish would probably be the last thing I'd sell. The roe would be up there for sure, though. Sell the child. The thing is, someone would have to pay money for them. I don't know if that's going to be a thing that happens, unfortunately. I like my children, but I don't know if other people like my children. They kind of just been, for the last 20 years, walking in circles, and they haven't grown up at all. It's certainly not a good investment, right? Like, you don't expect them to be able to do work or anything. Unfortunately. Yeah, we're trying to make money, remember? Some of you forget this is a challenge run. Oh, we'll be fine. We can wait a while for money. Money is coming in. I just have to earn it. And no need to go to the black market to do that. There are proper avenues to accrue multitudes of wealth in Stardew Valley. Alright, let's see here. 1220 is pretty good. No, I like my kids, Squirrel. Like I just said, I like them. And I don't get anything. In fact, I lose prismatic shards to do that. That seems counterintuitive to the purposes of what I'm attempting to do. I'm using too many big words. I'm going to slow it down. Let's see here. What should we do today? The volcano seems like the smart thing to do. When have I ever done the smart thing? Alright, we're going to do the volcano anyways. But you get ancient dolls. Oh, that's true. I'm more than capable of getting ancient dolls without that, though. I did not paint the shed. Yes, I knew there was something. I'll go do that now, Dusk. The Saturday. Ooh, this was a good choice regardless. Bone flute. Bone flute. Bone flute. Eh, close. Shed time. Ooh, I wonder if there's any back here. My horse couldn't escape for a second. These aren't even worth grabbing at this point. I don't know why I'm bothering. Construct farm buildings, paint buildings. Let's get over to our shed. The shed of dreams. Alright. So, we got orange, white, pink. What color do you want the roof? Dusk. Orange for the roof? Alright, let's get on over here. An ugly orange. See if we can find like a more vibrant one. Really isn't a more vibrant one, is there? Like, I don't know. Ugh. It's not really an orange that pops, you know? Like that, I guess? Is that what we want, Dusk? Oh, there's no white? Oh, no. That's kind of silly that there's no white. Wait, isn't this white? You can do gray, I guess. Spain without the S. Alright. So that's our roof. Alright, let's do the building next. So that's what's blue right now. What color do you want that to be, Dusk? You want to do the pink for that? Or we can try the white here. Alright, pink. Let's go for that. Really hard to see. Hold on, let me, Dude, I cannot Let's get rid of that so we can actually see the building color. Is that the color pink you're looking for? Do you want it like a little bit more darker or light as we can make it? The gray color is very... I kind of want like a grayscale shed. That would look really interesting. Alright, that one there. Onto the trim. So, unfortunately, it doesn't look like we can do white. It's kind of weird, because you've got like gray all the way to black here. Okay, so what color do we want here now that we can't do white? Like, if this extended just a little bit further, it would be white. Oh, is this what you want, Dusk? Or are you thinking something else? Yellow? Okay, let's go ahead.
Oh, it's a person.
Player 17652. Thank you so much for the follow. Welcome in. I'm glad you're enjoying our shed painting. Yeah, do we want like bright yellow or do we want to go for more of a or like a golden yellow? This one look good? Maybe even a little bit darker. Probably not that dark. Ooh, that looks like spooky. Love painting. Love the shed painting. Awesome to hear, player. Sorry, I should stop asking so many yes or no questions in a row. You probably want it the bright yellow though, right? Oh, Haboo finished. That's amazing. Oh, wow. That's a huge PB. Ugh. I hope it's allowed on speedrun. Because I know it had the... I was watching earlier when it had the cutoff. Grand Canyon University called me and I had to tell them I wasn't interested. I keep getting texts from my old college. They're like, you haven't enrolled yet. Yes, I know I haven't enrolled yet. I don't... I don't need to go to college anymore. Let's drop everything off here and then head on over to the volcano mines. Alright. Holly? Holly's going... I feel like I should remember these things. Gosh, Hollies are so slow. Yeah, congrats to Haboo. That was... I don't know how he constantly does it. That's so insane to get that run after run. And something always seems to happen that messes it up. I guess it is like a 20 plus hour run, so it's more likely that something happens in that. Are you sure about that, squirrel? Oh god. How's my hair? Well, let's go to the volcano mine, so it looks like we're doing something. I might need to do that. How hard is that to do in a second here? It's not easy to mod someone, is it? Oh well, I'll have to deal with it. Haboo's people are alright, I guess. Hey mermaid, welcome in. We're gonna be doing some volcano mine runs. For no reason in particular. Yep, I saw you there earlier. I mean, I was watching basically right up until I streamed. Like when I was at the end of work and everything. That is an insane... That's a PB by... Is that over an hour? Because it was 49 last time, right? Oh, thank you so much for the follow, Erica. Yeah, over an hour PB. Wow. That one's going to be tough to beat, right? Of course, I don't know exactly, but... I don't know if I watched one of the perfection runs all the way through. Like, I try to catch them live whenever and everything, but... Like, I don't know if I've just sat down and watched, like, a whole perfection run. Actually organized. Are you sure? We are talking about Haboo, right? We already got a mummified bat. 2? Today's a good day so far. Okay. Yeah, I guess with enough practice, you get more and more used to those, right? And I doubt anyone has as much practice as Haboo does at that. This guy won't... Come on. You know where I am. Oh, well. Okay, am I back? Sweet, okay. That was an odd choice for my stream to do that. My internet didn't even go down. It was just like a big lag spike. Like my music stopped for half a second. That's going to be annoying to deal with on the VOD, but not the worst thing that can happen. Ooh, okay, we got a lot of people coming in right now, so let's see. Oh yeah, Zankus, welcome in. Give me... Nope. Did I say your name right? I'm... Xanux? Yeah, I should be back. People saying we're back, so... Unless I really messed something up. Come here. Come back here. Oh, come on. That might not have been the best way to handle that. Really trying, you're right, player. Zanukes, I know. You probably told me before. I know you've been in here before. Hey, hey. Okay, Katharina. Let's, I look so dumb before I do it. I tried to, like, overdo it this time because, I'm a teacher of high school. I probably overdid that a little bit because normally it's like not even noticeable. So I'm like, oh, I'll really go for it this time. It's probably a little too much. I'm glad you liked it. Oh my goodness. Welcome in, everyone. Oh man, I did hear about the new PB. Congratulations, Haboo. That's over an hour, right? That is so insane. Oh.
Oh, it's a person.
Congratulations, Haboo. Woo. And, oh man, it's going to be a bit tough here to keep up with everything. So I'm going to let all those notifications happen, and then we will, and then we'll go through all of them. Thank you, Haboo, for the raid. If you don't know, everyone, my name is The Algorithm. I, just recently started streaming Stardew Valley, and it's been going pretty well, as it turns out. Oh no, my bitrate is like dying right now. Did my... Oh, my stream's still going.
Oh, it's a person.
Looks like it is. So welcome in, everybody. So what I normally do here is a run called the 999 Challenge. The basic idea being is that I am attempting to collect 999 of every item in the game. Every item that stacks, I should say. So for instance, right now we're in the volcano to get these mummified bats and some dragon's teeth while I can. So mummified bats is one of the rarer items, so I am purposely running the volcano mines to make sure I can get it. They drop at a 1 in 200 chance from each rock in the volcano mines.
Oh, it's a person.
Oh, boy. So if you are sticking around today, you're going to get to see the infamous T-set resets, which is awesome. Oh, did anyone redeem a channel point reward? Yes, someone did. All right, Mermaid, I'll get right on that right now.
Oh, it's a person.
Whoops.
Oh, it's a person.
So Mermaid redeemed Sneakers Streamer, so Sneakers is going to hang out with us for 30 minutes. T-sets, yes, T-set stack. It's pretty insane. T-set resets are going to be coming up here. Okay. Yeah, the mummified bats are actually one of the easier ones, if you can believe it. The mummified frogs are significantly worse, as it turns out. Yep, so Sneakers is coming in now. I think Sneakers has been with me every time Haboo is raided at this point.
Oh, it's a person.
I don't know if I have it this year yet. I could have looked ahead on another file because I was doing some recording to try and figure out. Ooh, we got another mummified bat, but I haven't gotten there yet, so I don't know. We're gonna find out together here. Yes. So if you do the exclamation mark 999, that'll take you to the spreadsheet. I have most of them recorded, Mermaid. What I'm hoping to do is hopefully I get one of the ones I have recorded, and I'm just gonna wing it from watching the video. I'll go back later. I didn't realize how boring and how long it was gonna take to do all of those. For some reason, I thought it would be easy.
Oh, it's a person.
As it turns out, nope. Yeah, we've been getting really good bat luck so far today.
Oh, it's a person.
It really comes down to the size of the floors more than anything else.
Oh,
The more rocks on the floor, the more bats we're gonna get. It's really just most of it. Whoops, missed the button.
Oh, it's a person.
Still one more button somewhere. Yeah, I know. It is very annoying. But once I have it, I'll have it, and it's gonna save me so much time, it'll be worth it in the long run. Okay, there's the button.
Oh, it's a person.
Okay, I think we've calmed down enough that I can go through these notifications a little bit and say hi to everyone. All right, again, Haboo, thank you so much for the raid.
Oh, it's a person.
Congratulations on the PB. I don't know if you're still hanging around here, but that is amazing. I was watching a little bit earlier
It's a person.
while I was working earlier on. Let's see here. Starting just above Haboo here. All right. So let's see. Street Cat, thank you for the follow. Lapras Soul, thank you so much for the follow. Cactus on Air, thank you so much for the follow. Mermaid, Sneakers, thanks you for the guest streamer review. The Sneakers guest streamer. I don't know why I said review. Piano, thank you so much for the resubscription. Welcome back to the stack.
Oh, it's a person.
Enjoy your new sub badge for 2 months and the emotes and ad-through viewing. Just added a new emote for the auto petter, which I'm very excited about. I kind of wanted to do something fancier with it than just have it spin, but I still kind of like how it looks for sure. Okay, let's see. Is it Kranglish? Thank you so much for the follow. Ali Yadi Gata, I hope I said that right. Thank you for the follow. Elysia, thank you for the follow. Valiant Sun, Berry Patches. Oh, Berry Patches, hey, welcome in. Thank you both for the follow. Tartarus, is that Pioneer? I think that's how you say it from based on that. Welcome in. Let's see here. Let's see. Tangerine Grunge, Gajin, Felix Hardy, Let the Bodies Fall, Cowboy Bootlooker. Thank you all so much for the follows. Welcome in. Ooh, let's see here. You guys are you're way too awesome. This is amazing. I'm in your backpack. Awesome name. Thank you for the follow. Sky DS.
Oh, it's a person.
Let's see. XJ Baby X. Thank you for the follow. I guess it's just JD Baby with the X's on the end. Dr. Rome Door. Magic Zebra. Luca. Raining Lugcats. Tyrannosaurus Girlfriend. Thynome. Let's see. Farovaz, Night Owl, Dino Nug, Spaghetti. Thank you all so much for the follow. Let's see. Oh, I thought I was done. It didn't scroll right. Cat Gore. Cat Girl, excuse me. Christmas. Seabeth, Acid Fountain, JC, Fluffy Crustacean, Majestic Shrek, Insane Cats. Thank you all so much for the follow, and we've got the last few here, at least for the moment. Amanda's Nez. Oh goodness, I was doing so well. Amanda's Nez. Excuse me. Please correct me on how you say your name. I apologize. Thank you though for the follow. Worried Marty, Dippy Wallop, Flying Bird. Thank you all so much for the follow. All right, we're gonna get back to the gameplay because I'm sure a lot of you are here to watch some Stardew, right? But it's so awesome that everyone's here. So to explain the challenge a little bit more, because I think I glanced over it a little bit, the really exciting, well, the really big part of it is executing all of these ideas I've been coming up with for years and years. So I've been doing this challenge pretty much since a year after the game came out. So that was back in 2000... Oh man. How long has this game been out? It was almost 5 years ago at this point. I've been playing the challenge mostly off and on, but recently I had an interview on Wallagug's channel where he was asking me questions about the challenge, and I decided, you know what? I've been kind of wanting to start streaming this challenge, and that will give me actual people watching, which is kind of what I was worried about at first. So I might as well give it a shot, and now here I am, and it's been going really good so far. Yeah, I've been very, very surprised and thankful for how awesome this community has been. I don't know what I was expecting. It's not like I've ever streamed anything before or done anything like that, but it's been, like, wonderful. Everyone has been so loving and, like, helpful and fun to hang out with and be around. See a lot of people that saw the video, which is awesome. Yeah, I really like how the interview turned out. I think my sound quality got messed up somehow, which is a little unfortunate. But if anyone's interested, I answer pretty much every question I answered in the video in this FAQ right here. Yeah, exactly, Slothy. I was amazed. It's just like suddenly everyone's here and they're all fun and awesome to hang out with. I have not been bored at all since I've started streaming. Just like there's always people to talk to and chat with and learn new things from, just near constantly since I've started streaming.
Oh, it's a person.
Crazy Cat Lady, thank you so much for the follow. Oh man, we're gonna hit that follower goal pretty soon. The rate this has been going. Learn new stackable items. Oh man, we did add a new stackable item this year.
Oh, it's a person.
Which I'll be talking about at the end of your wrap up here soon. Probably not this stream, unfortunately. Yes, the lucky purple shorts actually, which apparently stack. I think it was an oversight, but I'm collecting all stackable items regardless. All right, Adam1212, thank you so much for the follow. Purple Espresso, thank you for the follow. Nikiana, thank you for the follow. Yeah, the FAQ covers... I'm pretty long-winded when I talk about answers to questions. If you didn't watch the Gug video. If you did watch the Gug video, you probably know that. So I like to write my thoughts out quite a bit. I thought about Q-Beans and Q-Fruit Piano, but if I'm going to do that, it's going to be literally the last thing I do, right? So I'm not worried about thinking about that now. It's not like it'll be difficult to get them. Come back here.
Oh, it's a person.
Oh, man. I'm being very careful not to die today. Let's see. XY Mian? Mian? XY Mian, thank you for the follow. PJ Purple Cat, thank you so much for the follow. Indeed, so many rocks. Yeah, if you have the volcano unrocked, if you have the volcano unrocked, if you have the volcano unlocked and you need stone, this is an insane place to get it. Like every single rock drops 3 or more stone. Seabath, thank you so much for your Prime subscription. Welcome to the stack, and it's so awesome to have you here. Enjoy your emotes, your ad-free viewing, and your sub badge, which I believe starts out as a Harder Minds, what are they called? Slime. Okay, it's pronounced S-E-Beth. S-E-Beth. Yeah, I'm going to try my best to remember that. S-E-Beth. S-E-Beth. Okay. Hopefully I'll get that. Please correct me if I do it wrong again. Don't feel bad about correcting me. I'm the one in the wrong. So tell me every time I get it wrong. So despite being a teacher, I really struggle with names. I don't know exactly why. It's just like something in my brain does not like... Well, rip those guys. Something in my brain does not like pronouncing words. Like, English is my first language, but it doesn't sound like it sometimes. Okay, we're gonna try and clear off this floor. Alright, hold on one quick second. Sleepy Kiwi, thank you so much for the follow. Yes, words are hard. That would be my conclusion as well. Yeah, there's a surprisingly large amount of teachers in the Stardew Valley community. I think this game attracts teachers in some ways. I don't know how exactly true that is. What made me want to be a teacher? Ooh, man, that's a big question. Well, at first I wanted to be a scientist. Whoops, passed out. I was all ready to go into astrophysics. And then I actually started doing research in my undergrad, and I realized, oh, I don't really like this. I like physics. I love it, in fact, honestly. But, like, just the overall research part didn't really appeal to me too much. But at the same time, oh man, let's see. Impossible Girl gifting a sub to Let the Body Fall. Thank you so much for the gifted sub. And Let the Body Fall, welcome to the stack. At the same time, I was also tutoring for, strangely enough, a logic class, which is still one of my favorite subjects. And I just realized how much I enjoyed doing it. So I got to combine both the things I loved a lot, which was teaching and science. So now I get to do both of them. Oh man, I don't know if I can keep up with y'all are insane. Thank you so much. Berry Patches, I don't think you did, but I think I was watching your stream the other day and I read your bio and it said that. Now that I'm remembering that. That's awesome. Yeah, so I'm in Southeast Michigan, so I'm like a 40-minute drive from Detroit or so. Depends on the traffic. Oh yeah, this is my farm. There's a lot like it. Well, maybe not, but this one's mine. Okay, let's go ahead and drop everything off. So I do have a video on my YouTube channel about when I go through all my chests. I'm considering doing an actual farm tour, just to kind of like mention all the different things I have and what I use them for, because it's a little confusing when you come in to the stream like this and it's like, what are all of these things?
Oh, it's a person.
But I should be able to make things a little straightforward if I explain it on just a quick video. Oh no, thank you so much for the bits. Leah Rose, let me see if I can turn down my sound alerts. I forgot that was so loud. Nope. I have to go to like the website. I don't understand how it works sometimes. I fixed it one time and then it reset. We have a hype train. Oh gosh, that's insane. Hold on one second here. Sass Prague, thank you so much for the follow. HP Starcraft, thank you for the follow. Man, there's so many names I recognize. It's crazy, like how connected the Stardew Valley community is. Salted Cube, thank you so much for the follow. And that is CMCC Lung, thank you so much for the follow as well. Ooh, okay, let's see here. We're gonna go ahead and scrap this. I'm usually a lot faster about putting away my stuff. Alright. So generally, every single morning...
Oh, it's a person.
McClare, thank you so much for the follow. We do two things. We get all of our statues of fortune, and we do our fish ponds. And that takes a good part of the morning. HP Starcraft, thank you so much for the bits. Onion, I'm not actually sure where Onion is. If you notice any nefarious things in chat, let me know. I guess technically I'm the only mod right now. I'll figure it out, though. What are those plants? Oh, these are fiber plants. They preserve the, they're the only plants that can grow through all seasons. So they preserve the soil for me with deluxe speed grow. Yes, our goal is to get omnis. So that's mostly why we have these statues of Endless Fortune. I need omnis in order to get... It's nice for the money, too. But I need omnis in order to get treasure troves, artifact troves, that's what they're called. In order to get... Ooh, goodness. Artifacts. Artifacts for the most part. Pretty much, since I need a stack of every artifact, that is by far the best way to do it. Yeah, they change colors with the seasons. Something I also noticed that changes color with the seasons is the water. I don't know, no one's ever pointed this out to me before, but even the water in the river on Ginger Island changes colors in the winter. So even though Ginger Island is like an all seasons place. Oh, the reason we have these blue discus, by the way, is for these golden coconuts. We usually hope for a bit more than that. Oh my goodness. Oh no, Zankus. You just told me how to pronounce your name and I forgot. Zanicus? I'm so sorry. Thank you so much for the subscription. Welcome in. Welcome to the stack. Enjoy your ad-free viewing, your sub badge, and the other one. Emotes. The emotes. I feel like I should know this by now, right? Zaynuk. Zaynuk. We're gonna go with Zaynuk. Thank you. Zaynuk. Thank you so much for the subscription. Welcome to the stack. Zan? We'll go with Zan then. Thank you. Thanks, Zan. Whoops. Smashing the shells. Oh, and Error! Thank you so much for the 100 bits. Oh, we're going this way. I liked it better when we were at 69% hype. That was a nice amount of hype for sure, but the hype must go on, right? Onion's not here at the moment. No idea. Onion's not here every stream, you know. Onion does have a life outside of Twitch, I assume. Oh my goodness. Adorable Sapling, thank you so much for gifting a sub to Chunky Runky. Chunky Runky, welcome to the stack. Enjoy your emotes, ad-free viewing, and I always miss one. Sub badges. Sub badge, which I worked so hard on. Yeah, no one notices that Onion's here until we don't have their gambles or polls or anything like that. Onion! Welcome in. Onion has been summoned. Unfortunately, it's too late for a scam poll here. I did make the badges, but I mean, they're Concerned Apes art. I just appropriated them. Is that the right word to say there? Pretty much all of my stuff comes from the wiki in some way. I edit a few of them. It's just a lot easier for me because I'm not like a super good artist or anything. I actually, you know how you can assign artists to emotes? I considered putting Concerned Ape on some of my emotes just to see if he approved it, but I decided against it because that would be at the very least intrusive. Because some of my T-set emote is literally just the T-set art from Stardew. Like, I didn't change anything about it. Ooh. Sorry, I'm missing a lot of chat right now. Yes, so for those of you who don't know, I have some, what's the word I'm looking for? Captions now on some of my main videos, the Lucky Mines Day and then the last audit from last year. And the reason for that is because Sapling reached out to me and offered to do them, for payment, of course. But it was awesome that someone was willing to do that. And I always like to add things like accessibility where I can. And it makes the video feel more legit, right? It's also really cool to like see it all captioned out correctly, because the YouTube auto subs cannot handle some of the things I talked about because it's related to Stardew or people or things along those lines. So I think because it's a Sunday. Oh, you saw the neat quotes from the VODs? Yes, yep, that was Sapling. Pulled them off of pulled them off my videos. I can add you to the art on there. No one's used it yet though, because no one has a tier 3 sub. I'm just like, I might as well. Ooh, wow, really lucky today. I was like, I might as well add one there for fun. So I did. So yes, I did steal your art, Onion. I'm sorry. Spring Onion. Zach, welcome in. Yeah, we really, for those of you who are new here, These are extremely rare. You can only get the unbranded jelly, juice, and pickles from the traveling cart. So getting 5 of them is really nice. Succeeded hype train. Thank you all so much for the various bits and subs and all the other things you've done to support me so far. That's, well, yeah, I've said it's crazy already, and I guess I'll continue to say that. Oh, error. Hello. Jeez. Sorry about that, everyone. I don't know what's up. This happened the other day, too, for some reason. I'm gonna have to call Xfinity. That's gonna be a fun conversation. Alright, well, hopefully it doesn't happen again. Alright. Algorithm, welcome to the stream. I just got here. Beef's Burrito, thank you so much for the follow. Sorry we missed the alert. I think I can replay it, right? Not letting me. Yep, sneakers snuck on here, you know. We are back, yep. I might have to stitch this video together, unfortunately, though. That sounds like a pain. What are we slapping? Pet the butt. Onion. Been here for 5 seconds. You've already have one of your famous polls. Alright, let's see here. Well, it is time for Gem Talk, so let's go ahead and do that. Hopefully, the internet does not die again. I'm going to try and not touch this cord. Whoops. I think that might be what's causing the problem. I might get a new Ethernet cord, because I think this one, it's pushing 10 years now. It might actually be done. Alright. Ooh. Nice, easy Gem Talk today. Keep things simple. Right. Oh, for those of you who are new here, we do something called Gem Talk when I am collecting all my gems. And today I'm asking, what do you prefer, sunrise or sunset? Do you prefer the sun rising in the morning or the sun setting at night? Me personally, I don't know. I feel like I'm never up for sunrise, but I do like it better. There's something nice about being up early in the morning. Ooh, wow, we got a lot of answers there. I don't like the morning, but
Oh, it's a person.
it might be because it's so rare for me to see it. That I like it more, because it's more like you have to go out of your way to see a sunrise normally, right? And like the morning's all misty. Morning has like a smell that like night does not have, where it's just like it's dewy. Probably dewy is not the right word, but there's like dew hanging in the air. Everything's a little bit chilly. I don't know. Something about sunrises is pretty nice. I'm seeing a pretty close to even split though from chat here. I've seen some beautiful sunsets though. It's really hard to dispute that. Oh, you live on a beach? Oh, that's incredible. I want to live on a beach. That's amazing. We've only been streaming for 3 minutes. How did that happen? Hopefully we don't rip again. We lost power last week, but I wasn't home at the time. But that's not what's happening now, obviously. My internet's just popping on and off. This is something that used to happen. I really hope it stops for the moment. Someone did change your shed, Onion. Dusk saved up points and reappropriated the shed. So we'll take a look at it when we pass by. Definitely not. We're not lying to Onion, Squirrel. It happened. And thus the shed wars have begun. Lie to Onion. There's only one per stream, so you'll have to wait till next time. Heading on out. Body, you have a great day. Thank you so much for stopping by. Whoops, let's not miss that. My reward is on cooldown. Yes. I only have 1 shed paint per day. Otherwise, I'd have to paint the shed every single time. Don't worry, it's not like you're not going to be here next stream, Onion. The audacity. I mean, up here in winter, the sun rises at like 10. Ooh, man. So it depends on the season when I can easily see it. Ooh, up there. Are you up in Canada worried? Or is this like in Scandinavia? I'm trying to think of other places that are far enough north to experience that. Iceland, maybe? Norway, there you go. And I've always wanted to visit Scandinavia. I mean, there's like 20 places I've always wanted to visit. I've been like slowly invading Europe. I went to Iceland a few years ago, and this year I went to Ireland. So I'm like slowly making my way across the continent. Oh, I'm so sorry. Ash Mac and Cheese, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome in. I apologize. I meant to get back to that, and I just totally forgot. That's on me. Who's ready to see our staircase repository? Wait, what's awkward, Chunky? Because I didn't lie to Onion. Whoops. I should learn how to move without looking. Staircases, staircases, staircases. Are we down here yet? Nope, we just filled that one up. Boom, boom. Yeah, constant darkness or light. I remember I went to Iceland during the winter, and it didn't seem that dark, even though like the sun actually never rose. Like it rose very slightly in the sky every morning. That was it. Well, not even morning, basically at noon. Like it never actually felt that dark there. It was like permanently dusk, even though it was technically winter, so it shouldn't have been. Alright, let's see here. We're gonna go to... First of all, we're gonna eat this. We haven't gone to the island yet today. It's very noticeable, even here in Michigan. Adoof, welcome in. Hope you're having a wonderful day so far. You just missed, we got raided by Haboo again, which is always awesome. Whoa. That fiddlehead was hiding. You couldn't even see it. Are there more hidden fiddleheads? Oh my gosh, there are. Hold on. Okay, there can't be any more than that, right? No, you can't get back there. We gotta call Kevin. Tomorrow we have a chance of getting Kevin. They flee from the stacks. You got 2 dragon's teeth in 3 minutes? Ooh. It's hard to get a lot of them though, Badoof. I need 2 whole stacks of them, which really adds up quickly. But I have been surprised with how quickly I've been getting them in the volcano dungeon. I thought for sure it would take forever. Tomorrow morning has a chance of Skull Kevin invasion. We're really hoping for it. Haboo got it like 5 times on his run, and I haven't gotten it in 2 years. 2 years! It's actually like 2.5 now. I'd have to go back in my VODs to see the last time. It might not even be on the VODs. Call Kevin invasion. Yes, I said Skull. Yeah, call Kevin, obviously. Yeah, it's actually been like 2.5 years, which I assume is statistically unlikely. I think there's like 1 on my VODs from before I like had an audience. There was like 2 viewers and me. It's the curse of streaming, I guess. Yeah, they don't spawn very commonly, but they do drop from the dragons quite a lot. I mean, you can get from like 0 to 2, so sometimes you get... I got like 4 last time just from that. Mads, welcome in. Hope you're having a wonderful day so far. Yeah, pretty common might be a slight misnomer, but they're not uncommon. The tea set is coming up in 4 days, so on the 25th. Hopefully. We'll see how it goes. Yeah, with Gather, you can get 2 from 1 ground spawn as well, which is definitely an efficient way to deal with that. They're not iridium quality, though. Oh, that would actually be super annoying if they could be iridium quality. Yeah, I think it's pretty reasonable to get, like, if you run the entire volcano mines, to probably get, like, 3 to 4 of them. You read the FAQ and you still have a question? Let me know. I might add it to the FAQ if you're curious about it. Oh, okay, so to answer your question, I went community center because this was not originally a challenge run. This was originally my casual file. This is the first one I completed community center on. This is the first file I really had. And from there, I'm just like, I want to do more. Like, I'm sad that there's nothing else to do in this game. I want to find something else to do. So I'm like, oh, I came up with this idea for a challenge run. Back then, it was actually fairly realistic. The only hard thing was fish. But now it's, Zach, thank you so much for the gifted sub to, let's see here, Terrapin. I wouldn't call it terrible luck, Purple Cat, for a reason I'll explain in a minute. Terrapin, welcome to the community. Enjoy your sub badge, emotes, and ad-free viewing. Welcome to the stack. So, it turns out there's an item you can only get if you do the CC route, and it's this stone Junimo here. It appears behind the CC, but show them the stack I discovered. We probably should actually do that. Sweet Sunny, thank you so much for the follow. So, if you don't have a community center completed, you can't get this item. So, if you go Joja, there's no way to get it. Thanks for the gift sub again. Don't remind me. Sorry, Crafty. So there's these things. This is what Bidoof discovered. Although I technically discovered it. Bidoof asked about the glitch where you can do this. Which is just perhaps the most interesting way of getting a bunch of stacks of things. We're not going to do this whole thing right now, but we'll add 10 to the pile. I'm understanding the onion hate. What's going on? Be nice to onion. Did my first stream of challenge, and I don't know how you do it. It's so stressful, even when no one is watching. It's actually, I don't know, it feels more stressful to me when no one was watching. I definitely did quite a few streams with just like 1 or 2 viewers. And it's like, how much do I talk? I don't... Are these people actually here? Or... it's very nerve-wracking for sure. Yes, so getting the auto petters from Joja would be much faster because I just have to buy them. But we have a method for getting them here. Onion is definitely the sarcastic tout. Don't worry, Onion's not actually mad. Alright, let's see here. Time to bomb the mines. Exciting. Can't believe you just took those pants off on the stream. I was censored by the UI, so there's no issues here. Squirrel. There's not going to be anyone from Twitch coming after me for it. Oh, we forgot to grab... Yeah, it's okay. Oh. Good night, Zan. Someone else heading off too? Oh, good night, Zan. I think that's the person I see saying good night. Thanks for stopping by. Hope you have an awesome night and a good night's sleep. You should be here. Oh, someone's having me do sit-ups. Oh, sit-ups are the hardest. Okay, let me get this room done first. Normally this doesn't take so long, but I want these bat wings. Okay. I also don't want to die. Also, there's a stick bug that is using its cloaking. There it is. Give me 5. That's nice. Okay. There's a glitch in the game that if you hit a stick bug with an explosive, you can't see it anymore. It turns invisible. Alright. Boom. I don't know if I can do sit-ups with sneakers on my head. We're going to have to work around this probably. We'll make it work. 1 second. Alright, well, I don't think Sneakers is going to be able to sit on my head, but he can probably just watch me from right here. Probably fine, right? Perfect. Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Alright, I think I'm back. Hopefully, I restarted my Streamlabs, so hopefully that fixes it. No guarantees, though. Alright, so refreshing should work now. I was watching my internet, and it didn't look like it disappeared or anything, so I have zero idea what happened. I did all 10, okay? I did all 10. Fine. I'll do 3 more for the chat's sake. My abs hurt. Okay, Steve. 1, 2. Wait, I did it wrong. 1, 2, 3. Happy? Show proof, please. All right. I like your thing there, Onion. L streamers Sneakers could do 1,000 sit-ups with you on its head. You know what? Probably could. I one day hope to be as powerful as Sneakers, but we're not there yet. It's supposed to have a 10-minute cooldown. What the heck? All right, 10 quick ones. We gotta get back to the game at some point, people. I'm gonna have to fix that. Oh, you know what happened? It's a different stream now. You can paint the shed, Onion. Technically. Alright, 10 quick sit-ups. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah. Pick something that besides sit-ups next time. My abs are starting to hurt. Yeah, it was quite the sit-up, taking 10 minutes to finish up. Okay, my fans needs to go on now. It's nice and cool today, till that happened. Whew. Might be able to squeeze some in during T-set time. Yeah, I had to do a few extra because I messed some of them up. Ooh, I don't like the feeling my abs are making right now. Oh, is it still on cooldown? I probably gave it like... There's probably like a per day option. So even if I have multiple streams per day, Scammed, yep. Intentionally scammed. What is my bitrate doing, man? Is the stream laggy at all? Because it doesn't feel like it is to me. Okay. My bitrate is red. Oh, now it's green. Okay. So I was watching, when I saw it go down, I checked my internet, and it still was connected, so I don't know what's going on with that. Ah, that's annoying. Imagine having to do tech support in 2022. No. Oh, I'm taking so much damage. Stop hitting me. Setting up a stream just to ban me. You can do that if you want. Go for it, Onion. If it makes you feel better. Sorry if I'm out of breath. I am out of breath, so it'll take a second for my air to recover. They are not wasted, Chunky. How do you... This is definitely not wasted. I have to do this to get the gadgets and the strange dolls. I don't waste anything in this run, right? Except for, like, the monsters. They get wasted. And Pam, I guess. Did I miss anything interesting? Frazzle comes in and says. No, we're gonna go with no. No, you did not. We missed you, though. Welcome back, Frazzle. I don't know if you were here, but we got raided by Haboo. My stream went down 3 times. Oh, give me this. What else happened? I had to do 1,300 sit-ups. Ooh, that would be interesting. I don't know how I feel about giving out my save file at the moment, but I'll think about it. I can check, probably, with the tracker, right? I don't know if I want to put it into a tracker, though. Seems antithetical to what I want to do. It's been an hour, I promise. Doesn't feel like it's been an hour. Are you sure about that? Ooh, let's grab this for fun. I'm gonna head back. Today has been a long day. Oh, you actually have to search? You can't check on the tracker, huh? I could do that. If you just tell me how to do it, like, after stream in Discord, I'll bother. It's a very weird way to say that, but I'll check it, I guess. Because I'm also pretty curious. Yeah, Squirrel, that might be an ideal way to put it. Almost got a new stack of bat wings. Awesome. Those are immediately going to disappear, unfortunately. Oops. To 32 Monster Musk. Soy, welcome in. How are you doing today? Hope everything's going well. He did the musk. He did the monster musk. The monster musk. I think I made this joke before. Thank you, Onion, though, for bringing it back. Seems appropriate, right? Alright. That's enough for sleep today. I don't like leaving this over the year change, so I'm just going to collect these. I don't really need the iron, but I like to empty my machines, I guess. Yeah, Onion, I have a similar problem as well. It's not just like Monster Musk too. It's like anything that's like monster and word just like immediately hits that association in my brain. I got the notification that the stream was live while I was at the grocery store. So imagine how surprised when I get back home and I see you got... see, I got dropped off here while I was gone. Oh, I see. Because you were lurking in Haboo's stream. Whoops, let's take this whole thing. And bedtime. Ooh, okay. Ooh, soy latte, you got a fun time story. You should hold on to it for just a second, because I'm going to go use the restroom, and hopefully my stream doesn't die while I'm gone. I'll only be gone for about a minute or two here. I just gotta rush. Be right back. You know what, Chunky? You're joking, but I'm not. You're not that far off. I brought sneakers back. Thanks for the poll, I guess, Onion. Sneakers vented. Possibly. Oh, happy revolution. Sneakers is in charge now. My toilet experienced difficulties that are probably near impossible to describe in words. I'm your backpack. Welcome on in. Hope you're having a wonderful day today. Got over 100 iridium ore in my skull cavern run. Made it to floor 75. Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, you told me, Strawberry, you were practicing with your slingshot. That's awesome. Free sneakers redeemed. It was voted on by a jury of my peers. Screen. The one I don't get to use very much is the ending one, which I love absolutely so much. It's just like I end stream and I'm like, oh, I didn't put up the screen. It's very cute though. Uploading this stream is going to be very annoying to the VODs channel. We're going to make it work though. I might actually have to do some editing. I intentionally did not say much information, Chunky. It didn't work for a reason, and I had to open it up and fix the mechanism, which obviously took a minute. Just some random 5-minute videos, yep. I'll probably just edit it together. I did it in 2 parts before when my stream died, but 4 parts might be a bit excessive. Or I guess we're at 5 now. Yeah, Kevin invasion time. We're hoping for Kevin invasion. Call Kevin invasion. Oh, you didn't make it out home in time? It's not a problem, though. You just pass out. You get all your stuff still. You just lose a little bit of money. I assume you're referring to your Skull Caverns run. Yeah, it's almost worth it to pass out in most cases, honestly. I haven't feel as connected to Penny as I have lately, feeling some divorce. You know, Chucky, I can't tell you how to live your life, but I can say one important thing. Penny is not Leah. It's just a fact, really. Nothing extra to it, just words. Maru time, excuse you. No, Maru's great too. Look at it, Onion. It's beautiful. Or something. Leah starts with an L. L is also the start of lame. It's also the start of love. So, there. Take that. It's hideous. It's beautiful in its own way. Onion, please. You have no right to complain about how awful that shed looks. I wasn't going to say anything until it was gone, but your shed was, lacking. Yeah, demon, yeah. I mean, mermaid, exactly. Leave at 1 a.m. so you can smelt 1 time before the morning. I loved Onion Shed. Uh-oh. We're going to start having some shed wars really quick, aren't we? This one will grow on us, too. Especially since it's not going to get changed for weeks. Who knows? Drew, welcome in. Howdy part 2. Yes, we had some stream issues today. It's, fingers crossed, looking kind of okay right now. Knocking on phone, I guess. Because I can't find any wood in front of me. Oh, I guess this is wood. It's like particle board. There's some tree in it, probably. I have enough points to change it twice. Well, that's only if you want to change it, right? Aren't you saving your points for something else? Oh, yeah, that's right. Soy Latte, you had a story. I had a chest infection. After that, it caused norovirus, a sore throat, went to the doctor's, tonsillitis. Wasn't clearing up. Then I woke up with a bad tooth pain this morning, so now I have an infected wisdom. What's wrong with your mouth, Soy Latte? Are you alright? Oh, I'm so sorry to hear about that. Oh, jeez. It's like everything at once. Well, I hope you're getting the best treatment possible, and I hope you're starting to feel better at least. Are you getting your wisdom tooth removed? Gosh, they must be pumping you full of antibiotics at this point. That's horrible. A giant germ right now. Clobbered. Flabber Joe, thank you so much for the follow. Sorry, my voice was not in the right mode when I said your name at first. Oh, yeah, that's... Yeah. Worried Marty might have a point there. Yeah, maybe cool down on anything that might be unlucky for you at the moment. I'm very sorry to hear about that, though, Latte. Hope you're feeling better at least a little bit, and I hope things go well moving forward. It's like the Mr. Burns joke from The Simpsons, where he's got every single disease, so none of them can, like, get through to hurt him, because they're all busy fighting each other. Except they broke through the door, in this case. Ooh, Omni's load lost. Dang gold bars. Pat the soy. Yes, pet, pet, pet. Whoops. Four to 6 months? That's crazy. And you just stuck with that wisdom tooth until then? Yes. Everybody give Soy your pets. Soy definitely needs the pets. Died to slimes when streaming. Trust me, it doesn't make you feel better when people are watching. You can die to anything and everything, though. I think I did see you... Oh, I saw Frazzle streaming. I don't think I was able to join at the moment. Am I following you, Chunky? I'm gonna get on that. There we go. I might pop in if I've got some time at some point. Yeah, just for the chances of seeing it, right? That way you can have an audience when you die embarrassing deaths. So you can know what it feels like. That was my Discord, so I apologize to everyone who had to hear that and immediately checked their Discord, and then was immediately saddened to learn that they had not gotten a Discord message. It's happened to me too many times. Yeah, that's my bad. I don't know, like, I thought streamer mode was supposed to disable that, but it doesn't, I guess. Who knows? I'll figure it out later, I guess. I should actually write it down this time. Our Discord notification. Is there a way to just, like, mute this at the moment? Well, there's the cheaty way of doing it. Stop sending notifications. There. Aha, now I can't hear you. Take that. Blocked. No. I just disabled my Discord sound. Look at this. A trio of chanterelles in their natural habitat. And we got 4 out of it. The problems of popularity. I don't get that many Discord notifications, mostly because I have most of my the things I follow on mute. Because it's like for most of the Discords I'm in, I don't need the notifications. I just stop by sometimes. Definitely not me abusing the app. Yeah, it could be anyone, Mermaid. Sure. Anyone could be doing that. Alright. Alright. Call Kevin Invasion. Call Kevin Invasion. Call Kevin Invasion. Let's do this. Give me my coconuts and let's go check. And this week was like the worst week for it too, because I'm super busy this week, so I'm gonna get to go like twice total. Call Kevin. Call Kevin. Oh my god, it's actually here. Oh, I didn't even need to do anything this time. It's like I never left. Yes, I'm back. Onion stream. Onion's not here. Okay, this is getting a little bit annoying at this point. We're gonna finish today, and I might have to end the stream there, unfortunately. I hate to do that. But I think what we're going to do is on Thursday, we're going to have an extra long stream, assuming I finish all this off, because I don't have work on Friday. So I might go really late and finish everything off. It's definitely my internet provider. I can see my bitrate. It's like just a second, it just dipped to 0. And yeah, that's what happens. Alright, well, we are ready to go do some kevening. Hopefully we can get that done a little bit. Dang it, I want this. And I also forgot to get... well, on the plus side, I have to buy these, so... Who cares what daily luck is? I'm going. Daily luck is irrelevant. Well, obviously it's not irrelevant, but... Yes, radioactive ore definitely cares. I'm going to focus on bat wings, though, for the most part. I do not have enough ladders for this, but I can go grab some while I'm here. I'll go and having bad internet. It's not normally like this. I've crashed one time ever before this. Yeah, that'll be fun. Pretty. Oh, look at this. Look at this. Immediately gets a red cabbage seed. What? Who was I watching? I was watching someone stream, and they were spending like an hour trying to get a red cabbage seed. I think it was Rose? Rosanna, I think is what she goes by. First thing I get, red cabbage seed. Okay. We're going to keep moving here. Looking like my daily luck is not particularly good at the moment. Yeah, Blade took weeks. Well, Blade was trying to get it from the treasure floors, right? So that was very different than this. That's like a 1 in 2,000 drop that was added in 1.5. Which is a lot more likely than getting it from the treasure floor. 1 in 200? Okay, even easier. Wow. Okay, I don't know why I'm running down there. I haven't done this in so long. I'm not used to it. Well, Leah goes where she goes. She's a force of nature. You can't hope to stop her with a chest. That's on you, really. Alright, down we go. Like, look at the Q-Gem income on these floors. I have a question. I'm trying to raise my animal friendship. I pet them instead of auto-petter. Let them go outside. Is there anything I can do to make it faster? There's a profession that lets it go up quicker. I think that's the only way, though. You have to pet them. You can have an auto-petter on top of petting, but I don't think it makes it go up faster. I should be clear. I'm pretty sure the auto-petter raises friendship on its own, so it might be separate from the pet check. Yeah, auto-petter and pet, coop master, barn profession, outside does nothing, yeah. I think eating grass outside improves their mood, but it doesn't improve their friendship. So I think it gives them a better chance of dropping a rare item, but it doesn't actually improve their friendship level. Auto-petter, pomegranate. Pomegranate. Oh, I didn't see that one pop up. Hello. Oops. Hello, bat floor. Hallelujah. 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 So grass outside instantly puts them in max mood, petting every day. Maintains mood every day, and petting increases mood. Okay. So you can just lock them inside and not care about it. Good to know. $116 from one floor. The world's just so beautiful sometimes, you know?
Oh, it's a person.
Angelise? Let me know if I pronounced that wrong. Thank you so much for the follow. Yes, these bat floors are so satisfying. Little do my animals know, when I get all of the truffles for my pigs, they're getting locked up forever. Hey, that's what happens to mine. Although they still love me. I know it in my heart. Probably. So, having not seen any radioactive ore yet, I have a strong feeling that it's not a good luck day. Alright. There's better mummy floors than this. Sometimes there's like 500 in front of me, and I'm like, well, I guess I have to. Don't need you. No fiddleheads on that floor. 38. Like, look at this floor. Gotta be more careful about this living thing. Yeah, hard mode assault caverns. I really wish you could turn it off and on. It would just be like, I don't care how much money I would have to pay. I would definitely do it. Hey. Nice of them to gather up in the corner like that. Come on. Yeah, oh man. I'm so sad it happened at the end of the year. This is like my busiest week in the entire year. Okay. I probably spent too long on this floor. Once all the clumps were gone, I should have gone down. As it stands right now, it's really OP theoretically for max money without having it permanently on. Yeah. It makes so much more money than anything else, I'm sure. Bat floor. Yes, we got another bat floor too. Not like an amazing one, but still really good. Definitely take these. Alright. Manipulate bats. Manipulate bats. Boom. What did Chunky say? It's been 5 years and I'm only getting George's leaks when he is one of my favorite. Oh, I see. George gets his leaks whenever George gets his leaks. Why am I sleeping? What if I didn't end up going to sleep? Are you still hanging out here? First time Chad. Beef Burritos. Sorry if you answered this earlier, but how do you get more than one stone Juno statue? So I actually learned this from the wiki. I didn't know this myself. It respawns every spring 1st, Beef. So every spring 1st you go behind it, behind the community center, you get another one. Oh, we leave now, so we can get another. So I just get one per year. Yeah, I didn't know it until I saw it on the wiki, and I was like, oh, that probably stacks, doesn't it? That was probably my exact read, too. Go to bed, Chunky. We arguing about bedtimes? Hey, Nevelyn, welcome in. Don't know if you've been here and I just missed you during the Haboo raid. I need to keep moving. And not get hit so much. I should only stop when I see a galaxy soul or this. Few gems. Man, serpents are scary. And I didn't see it, so I should move on. Look at this floor. Seems rather peaceful, honestly. Came in with Haboo, just haven't been talking much. Yeah, no problem. Yeah, it's just, I know I missed a whole bunch of people coming in. Or like saying raid messages with Haboo. So I didn't want to say like, welcome to the stream if you had already been here. Like, yes, I'll go. I know, I've been here the whole time. You didn't say welcome earlier, did you? Recall the floor layout. I'm getting better at them. It has been a while since I've had harder skull caverns, so... Huh? Oh, it's a bug. I thought there was a slime that just refused to die there. Oh, there's not a spot for me to put that ladder. Okay, we won't be taking that because we want to hit floor 20. Guaranteed mummy floor. Oh, this is a little scuffed, but we'll make it work. On the plus side, I can use the bats to get to the other bats faster. The mummy floors are the ones that look like Egyptian ruins that have ghosts and mummies on them. If it's a mummy floor, then bats can't spawn. Napalm would be very good here. I have been considering making like a second ring, because it's not like I use all the space in my inventory really anymore, that has like napalm and something else on it. Like, I mean, Java isn't really necessary, but something like that. I don't really need the Java though. I have so many diamonds, I can just buy as much coffee as I need. Hello, you are my favorite. We're going to take you. Yeah, that was what I was thinking. I could do like crab shell, I guess, just for like some extra damage resist. Or with how often I die, like Phoenix. I don't die that often, I guess. Feels like it sometimes, though. Come here, friend bats. Yeah, just heal. It's so easy, right? Just heal. I believe I was watching Haboo when he said, I don't understand why people die so often in Skull Caverns. They just need to heal. I think he was being sarcastic, but then just immediately died like 5 minutes later. It was kind of incredible. Oh. Oh, also welcome in, I.O. the Professor. What happened to Chunky? I'm always hitting on Leah and her, but she was my very first wife. Aww. Yeah, I mean, she better have been. Were there other choices? I must have not seen them. Concerned 8 must have added them as DLC. Sorry for the quick pausing here. I'm trying to get as much out of this floor as I can. And also trying not to die. Seems ideal, right? What do you mean? You never die? Yes, I have never once died on stream. That would be embarrassing, right, Chunky? If someone were to die on stream. That's why I never do that. Hey Naj, welcome in. Let me know if you have any questions about the challenge. The general idea is I'm trying to get an entire stack of every item that stacks in the game. Including everything from solar essence to enrichers to... I have this horrible feeling in the back of my mind that Concerned Ape is going to make the curiosity lures stack. So I've been like slowly collecting a few of them every so often. Not just the curiosity lures, but all of them. They don't stack at the moment, but if I have the inventory space, I might as well grab them. Yeah, I just have this feeling that all lures are going to stack at some point. Most of them you can buy, so it's not like a huge deal. But I'd like to avoid, if possible, having to get more curiosity lures in the future. Dang, that's too bad. Alright, well, let's keep going and see if we can't find some Galaxy Souls. U-Gem, probably worth it. Oh, wouldn't be too bad for me. It'd be nice for everyone who isn't you. Yeah, that's kind of why I have a feeling it might happen. It's not like the game is designed around me or anything. I've seen many people complain about it before. Oh, I have I'm full up on spicy eel. That's actually pretty funny. Come on. I guess we'll try and get this Q gem here. One more. One more. Greed is good. Not this floor, that's for sure. Come on, give me some big slimes. Oh, my monster must expired. Oh, I should have started it later. I forgot Skull Cavern time is longer than everywhere else. Well, we got our auto petter, so that's nice. No, okay. I can dream, I guess. What are we getting rid of for this? This is definitely worth keeping. I guess that. Oh no! Okay, hold on. Prefer not to die on the last floor. Okay. Very unlikely to get any more than that. Ooh, stack of iridium. Ooh, that's fine. I don't care about passing out. So passing out, I lose at most 1,000 gold, so I won't even notice it really. And sometimes you don't even lose that. If Linus is the one that picks you up, you don't lose any money. I don't know what the chances of that happening is, but it's not really worth calculating because I don't mind losing the 1,000 gold. Whoops, didn't make it to this chest though. Thanks for letting me know though, Kuna. Welcome in, by the way. So unfortunately, my internet has been horrible today. Yeah, 1K is like absolutely nothing. So I think we are going to end off there. I'm really upset about that because I wanted to go longer. Yeah, so I lost 1,000, which not a big deal at all. Oops. And I went 63 levels deep. I don't want to end that quest because it keeps going the whole week until I go to floor 100. 1/3 of a starfruit wine. Yeah, sorry everyone. I really just don't want everything to die. Only player I've seen with an upgraded trash can. No, it's fine, Kuna. I don't mind backseating at all. I understand streamers that don't like it, but for me it's perfectly fine. At least for the moment. Maybe I'll get annoyed by it later. Welcome in. Oh, I already have 4 VODs for today. Gosh, I have to deal with that. Well, thanks everybody for all the love today. We got the Haboo raid, so we got plenty of people in here, which was really awesome. A lot of people coming in after the fact, too. Unfortunately, we had the issue with the streaming. Kuna, thank you so much for the follow. Awesome to have you here. Yeah, the can isn't super worth it, but, you know, it's nice to have everything complete on this file, right? Plus, you can throw out your infinity gavel, just like that, and you get 630 gold for it. So that's where we're going to end the stream today. Thank you all for sticking with me. I know the unfortunate internet issues have been horrible. I'm going to look into that and see if I can't get it fixed. I might be on the phone with Xfinity for like an hour tomorrow. Yay. Thanks for all stopping by. Here, let me throw up my ending screen. I was just complaining how I never actually show it to anyone. And my heart dropped. I'm going to reset the day, squirrel. I'm not saving this day, so it doesn't matter. Alright, let's see who's streaming. I think Lee and Lee Chat are both streaming right now. I think they're doing a run. Yeah, they're doing a 4-player co-op run, I believe. Oh, the 2 Lees. I think I rated a 20-something loser last time. It's so hard to remember. I should keep track of this. Alright, let's go ahead. Let's go ahead and... Ooh, Blackheart. Yes, I do have Blackheart on here. Okay, she's doing it with them. It's a 4-player, right? Who's the 4th? Oh, well. Yeah, let's go ahead and raid Blackheart. Blackheart is an awesome speedrunner. Gosh, unfortunately I don't get a chance to watch Blackheart very much, but I know she's, I think she's a speedrun mod. She's definitely big on the speedrun Discord as well. Has done runs for like GDQ and things along those lines. So we're going to go check out Blackheart, everybody. So please be nice, say nice things, hang out, and I think she's doing the run with, let's see, Lee Chat, 20-something loser, and Sprinkle. Awesome. Alright, let's go ahead and get the name on here. Yeah, I have not rated Blackheart before, so let's go ahead and make sure we do that. Alright, let's put this up and ready to go. So thank you all so much for joining me today. It was awesome to see you all. We're going to continue, hopefully with a longer stream. I'm attempting to do a very long stream on Thursday. I'm probably going to try and finish the year, which includes opening geodes, getting the tea set, and doing my audit. So that's going to be real fun, okay? So stop on by on Thursday. I'll probably be going very late if I can manage it. So see you later, Mermaid. See you, Onion. See you, Chunky. See you, Soy Latte. Thanks for sticking around, everyone. Squirrel as well. Drew. Who else can I say bye to? Strawberry. Kuna. Frazzle. Nevelyn. See anyone else up here, probably at the bottom there. Well, Crafty. All right, bye everybody. Thanks so much for hanging out today, and I will see you on Thursday. Be nice to Blackheart.
Because like we can use the lower cabin, like we can all sleep in the one house, right? Oh god, I'm getting raided. Hello. Hi, everybody.
Everybody remain calm.
Oh god, it's a huge raid. Hi, guys. Hi. Can I get a shout out for the algorithm, please? What was I in the middle of saying?
Hi. Are we doing forest or beach or?
So I was saying we could do separate cabins because